guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got some really exciting skincare bits today with me that I have had some of them for a while now and I haven't gotten around to testing them, and I figured what better way to try them out than with you guys, and we can see exactly what they do. I have got here with me the Hydrating Milk collection from PIXI. I received this in PR back in February maybe, and I've tried one item. And that's it. I haven't tried anything else. Can we talk about how adorable this PR package is? I've never seen anything this cute. I'm sure you've seen it multiple times from other people already. They just all come in little cartons of milk, and then in the little pack, I just love everything. And then towards the beginning of lockdown, I did get another package, which I was really excited about. This is huge. Can I fit it in? It's the PIXI Glow Tonic. 3 bottles of it. I'm really excited because I have literally never ever tried the Glow Tonic. In fact, I've not tried any skincare from PIXI. So it's now the 2nd of May, so I figured that what I could do would just be to try using literally all of the PIXI skincare for the whole month of May, and we could just see just how it goes really. I have to say, when I first got this, I was a little bit apprehensive just because this is literally just hydrating and I have oily skin, so it seems a little bit scary. I do have dehydrated skin though, so obviously if you're dehydrated you need hydration, so this could actually be a match made in heaven. I don't know, I have no idea, so I'm just gonna try it and see how it goes. So I did put some makeup on this morning in preparation for all of this. It's nothing over the top, but it's still quite heavy duty. It's a really full coverage foundation. I've got some eyeliner. Going to Tesco's for your food shop is an event now, so you've got to look good for it, haven't you? So the first step in the routine is actually the one that I've already tried, but I'm not gonna say anything about that just yet. The packaging on all of these is so cute, and they have got so much information written on these boxes. So on the front here, it just says Hydrating Milky Makeup Remover, comfort and nourishing with every serving, and then you can also see it's got the number of the step. It says number 1, remove. On this side over here, they've put the information about the serving size, which I think is really cute. I mean, everything about this is cute. It does also mention on here that it's cruelty-free and vegan, so that is the whole collection, so that's pretty good. And then underneath we also have suitable for all skin types. Simply follow our step-by-step routine or mix and match to customize your PIXI Perfect Skin Treats routine. Then on the back over here we have some more information about the makeup remover itself. So it says Hydrating Milky Makeup Remover effectively removes waterproof and long-wearing makeup. Use as the first step in your double cleanse routine. This favorite bi-phase makeup remover milk is a milky quencher. This is really hard to read. This favorite bi-phase makeup remover milk is a milky quencher that also comforts and rehydrates the complexion to absolute perfection. That's pretty enticing, I'd say. On the last side over here, we have the serving suggestion. Use daily as needed. Shake to mix. To dispense, press a cotton pad onto the pump, then gently press onto eyes, lips, and or face to remove all traces of makeup. And then we do also have a little bit of information about ingredients. It contains coconut to nourish, then we have probiotics to balance, and oat extract to soothe, but we don't have a full ingredient list on there. So this is what the makeup remover looks like. On the back we have very similar information to what was written on this box, and then we do have the full ingredient list here. Let's just do as instructed. We're going to give this a good shake, and then when you open it up it has this type of pump over here. So let's grab some cotton rounds. I'm just going to pump down. Did you see that? The more you press, it then like sprays out from the cotton round. I don't know if it's the cotton I'm using or if it's the pump, but it's a little bit weird. So I've done about 3 pumps I think on this point, so I've pretty much saturated this area over here, and we're gonna see how that removes the eye makeup. I do just want to mention as well that I don't actually use an eye makeup remover like this on a daily basis. I normally use a cleansing balm, and that is, to be fair, what is normally needed to take all of my heavy makeup off. Considering I had pretty heavy eyeliner on, that's done a fair job. I did also go with my heaviest mascara as well to really test this, which is the Urban Decay Perversion, and I definitely have a lot of mascara left on. Let's see if it gets my brows off. I've just turned it the other way, and I am just gonna pump one more on just to get more product. I think it's doing a really good job with the foundation actually. Considering how thick a foundation it is, that's really good. I'm definitely gonna need another cotton round because this one is definitely gonna be saturated in product at this point. Wow, in terms of removing the foundation, I'm really impressed. I also went for liquid lipstick because that's always really difficult to remove. So I've got a clean cotton pad. I've done 3 pumps again. I'm just pressing it down to try and melt the makeup off, but I realise it means I can't talk. As I said, I have tried this makeup remover before, and I've tried it when I've done makeup for Instagram or for YouTube, so much heavier eyes, a lot of colour. And when trying to remove something like that, I found that it just really struggled. But in terms of removing the foundation, that's doing a pretty good job. Wow. I'm on to my 3rd cotton round now, so I'm just going to give it another shake to make sure the product hasn't separated. I've done another 3 pumps and it does just squirt through the cotton. It's quite annoying. So I definitely do need to go back over the gel liner a few times. I use the Inglot gel liner. It's pretty intense to remove. Still got a little bit left. This is the thing that I'm not a fan of when it comes to makeup removers like this, and this is why I've switched to balms. I just have a teeny tiny bit left, and I am finding myself just really rubbing to get it off. So I'm just gonna try pressing and holding a little bit more. But what I always found when I used a makeup remover like that is that my eyes would always get so sore. So I am very aware that that could happen again with this one. In terms of the foundation, most of it is gone. I have a little bit left. So I think the second part of the double cleanse should help with that. What the second part of the double cleanse isn't going to help with though is the mascara that I still have left. So I'm going to take another cotton. I've done 3 presses again and it has once again squirted absolutely everywhere. I'm going to try and press and hold a bit more. The Urban Decay version has quite an intense formula, I would say, like it's quite thick. So it does take longer than other mascaras to remove. But I think if you had a waterproof mascara, you'd be struggling a lot more at this stage. I can just also feel myself just pulling more and more. I have just used 4 cotton pads trying to take my makeup off, which is quite a lot. I have still got mascara on. It's just taking me way too long. I would already have removed my makeup if I was using a balm. I feel like I'm gonna end up wasting so much product with how much it squirts out through the cotton pad every time. I think I've actually been doing this for 10 minutes. And look at how red my eyes are. And there's still so much coming out on this cotton pad. Right, I've got one side left. Oh, I can't do this. Right, I'm gonna stop with this now because I can feel my skin just feeling a little bit tight. I can see my eyes watering a little bit. The skin's quite red and I've used 5 cotton pads. I've still got makeup left on. I'm gonna have to deal with it tonight. It's fine. Let's move on to the next step. So for step number 2, we have cleanse, which is the Hydrating Milky Cleanser. This one is a rich daily cleanser that's infused with jojoba, I don't know, to nourish your skin, coconut to condition, and probiotics to balance the whole experience and give you the silkiest, smoothest skin you could ever imagine. Cleansing has never felt this good. Add this favourite to your routine and feel the soothing and refreshing results. Okay, well I like the idea of silky, smooth skin. So that's pretty good. And then in terms of a serving suggestion, it says use AM and PM daily. Apply a coin-sized amount and massage into your skin. Remove with a moist face cloth or rinse off with water. Let's get into it. This is what the packaging looks like on this one. So it comes in a pretty standard tube. And then again, we have very similar information. There's not really much else to say. I should probably pull my hair back really right now, shouldn't I? Okay, a coin-sized amount. There is just some foil to remove over here, so it's nice to know it's sealed. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Apparently I'm finding this foil really difficult to get off. I got a little bit of a taste of it and it was quite nice. Anyway, so a coin-sized amount. I mean, is this a coin-sized amount? They haven't said what kind of coin, so it's kind of hard to tell. I'm gonna put it on dry skin, I guess. I've got some water with me as well in front of me, so I will just add some. Oh my god, it smells incredible. I'm not really getting coconut. I'm really bad at describing smells, so don't ask me to describe what it smells like, but it does smell really nice. So I'm just going back and forth and adding water. You know, it doesn't say anything about whether it's eye safe or not. It doesn't explicitly say don't use on the eyes, so I'm guessing that means I probably can. Should I try it? I'll just try it, and if I scream, you'll know I shouldn't be using it on the eyes. Is it stinging my eyes? A little bit. Yeah, okay. I don't think it's meant to be used on the eyes. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing anymore. This could stop filming and I would have absolutely no idea. Oh. Just gonna get that off my eyes. It didn't sting immediately. Oh, but now it does sting actually. So, oh wow, okay. That was really stupid. So I've just wet a piece of my towel here in the bowl of water. I'm just starting with the eyes, as though my eye area hadn't suffered enough as it was. Oh. Oh, who invited this guy? Oh, he wasn't here this morning. Oh, wow. Okay, so my skin does feel really nice and smooth. Like, I've still got my texture. Obviously, I've still got lumps and bumps, but in terms of it feeling soft, that's surprisingly nice. Interesting. I feel like I still look like I have foundation, so I don't know how clean it feels. It does feel soft. We'll see if I get any sort of breakouts, I guess. We'll see how my pores do, if they end up clogged or not. Next up is step 3, which is the Hydrating Milky Peel. So this is an exfoliator. On the back it says, this micro peeling cream exfoliates your skin using natural cellulose, helping to minimize pores and beautifully condition the skin. Enriched with comforting coconut and pore refining willow bark extract, you'll want to milk this for all it's worth. So I think willow bark extract has similar effects to salicylic acid. So I think it has that nice deep cleansing effect on the pores, which as someone with oily skin, oily acne prone skin, that is really, really interesting. The serving suggestion says use daily as needed, apply a thin layer onto clean skin, avoiding eye area, leave on for 2 to 3 minutes, then gently massage into skin and rinse off. And then the skin loving ingredients are again the coconut to nourish, the willow bark extract to refine pores, and the cellulose to gently exfoliate. So this one comes in a little cardboard box, so I think again this has all the same information. These are made in Korea. I didn't know that about PIXI. That's quite interesting because obviously Korea is really, really known for its skincare. Very interesting that they actually manufacture over there. I had no idea. So when you get it out of the box, again, it's just a tube. This is a little bit smaller. The face wash was I think 120 ml. This one is 80. And again, it's got a little seal that I can't get open. Okay. Ugh. Like a blob just came out and it wasn't particularly nice. Okay, so this one is a much more fluid texture than the cleanser, and it's a little bit clearer as well. It has a little bit of a transparency to it, and I guess let's just start putting some on. Ah, so it's one of these ones that like pills up as you're going. It definitely feels like it has a physical exfoliator in it, but it feels really, really gentle. I don't like that. This is how it feels when makeup like doesn't gel well with your primer and it goes all gross. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. And from what I heard, it's an effect that brands add to make it look like it's actually peeling away dead skin cells, but it's not really. So by the sounds of it, this one does chemical and physical exfoliation at the same time, because it's got the willow bark for the salicylic acidy chemical type exfoliation, but then I could feel like a little bit of a scrub. Even though it's super gentle, I am not going to be using it every day just because it's not something I really want to do for my skin, especially where I have acne prone skin. If you are using a physical exfoliator, that's just going to spread the bacteria around. But where they have sent me the Glow Tonic, I'm going to be using that on a daily basis, and then I think maybe 2 nights a week, then I can go in with that. So it's been 2 minutes now, and it says gently massage into skin and rinse off. So maybe I wasn't supposed to massage it into the skin as much as I did. Maybe it wasn't supposed to have that effect that it's got now, but then it kind of started doing it immediately. So I think this might take a little bit of practice. We'll see how I get on with it. So I think what I'm just going to do is just add a little bit of water again and just massage it. There's almost like a really relaxing side to using this. I don't know, it just feels nice. You know what, I think my skin might have felt softer before using this when I just used the cleanser, so that's kind of interesting. I don't really know what to say kind of immediately. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how this and the Glow Tonic work in the long run, because my biggest issue with my skin, aside from the acne that comes out when I'm hormonal, is I have like a lot of like teeny tiny spots that are just like texture, they're not actual spots. That's kind of the main thing that I want to get rid of, so I'm really curious to see how they're going to work together. I've still got some. I have to say it's a difficult product to remove. Okay, we're moving on to the other side of the box, and next up is the Milky Tonic. Balance and comfort with every serving. Oh, okay. So in the skin loving benefits on this side, I haven't really been paying attention to them. One of the dedicated things for this particular product listed here is comforting after sun care. So it must just be really, really soothing and maybe help to calm the skin after being in the sun. That's really interesting. Let's read the rest. So Milky Tonic is a soothing toner that helps to hydrate and relax the skin, providing a balanced, comforted complexion for any skin type. Using quality ingredients for your perfect daily fix, we enriched the Milky Tonic with jojoba milk, I still don't know how to say that, to deeply nourish the skin, and added green tea to refresh and protect, and then infused oat extract to calm and soothe, making this the most thirst-quenching skin experience ever. And then in terms of serving suggestion, use AM and PM daily, saturate a cotton pad and sweep across the face, down the neck and onto the décolletage. That is a really small bottle, especially if you're using this one morning and evening. I feel like I could run out of this one really, really quickly. So this one just has a really, really classic bottle. So I'm going to take another cotton pad, bearing in mind we're now on cotton pad number 6 for one routine, and I'm getting quite a lot out because they said to saturate it. Actually, this will be a good Oh, it's really nice and cold. I like it. I like the way it feels. But this will be a nice test of seeing if I had any makeup left. Because if you have a good double cleanse system, by the time you get to your toner, there shouldn't be anything left on the skin. There's something about these smells that smells really familiar. It does feel nice. It does feel hydrating. There is a little bit of makeup coming off, so I did have some left on my neck. I don't think I really had any makeup left on my face, so that's good to know. It's left like a little bit of a layer of hydration on my skin. I'm just gonna pat it in a little bit. Oh, my skin feels really soft again, actually. I will say these products do feel really, really nice on the skin. Is this particular type of toner an essential step? Not really. This is a hydrating toner, so it's more like a nice fancy step. But my skin does feel nice right now. It does feel nice. Next up, we have the Hydrating Milky Serum, which is great because I've run out of my serum, so this will be good to add. Restore and soothe with every serving. Okay, so the Hydrating Milky Serum deeply hydrates and heals while helping to effortlessly... Oh god, I can't do this tonight, guys. While helping to effortlessly smooth the texture of your skin. Carefully considered ingredients and infused nutrients enrich this serum using aloe vera to relax and calm, vitamin C and E to nourish and protect, and jojoba oil to moisturize and indulge. This reviving skin booster provides just the pick-me-up you need. Enjoy this revitalizing boost of milky bliss. So this one says to use AM and PM daily and to massage 2 to 3 drops into cleansed, toned skin. I'm just looking at the ingredient list. It does also have squalane in it, and it's got glycerin, so they're really good, popular hydrating ingredients. I'm just looking for the vitamin C though, and I think it might be the magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, and it's quite low on the ingredient list. So I don't know how much of the effects of vitamin C you're going to be getting in this. So when you get it out, it comes like this. So the dropper is actually not in the bottle. So you just take the top off. Oh, okay. I was trying to put it in and it wasn't going in. It's got like a little protection level. So we're going to pop that off. And I guess we're just going to dip in. Is this dropper working? It doesn't really seem to be picking up a lot of product. So that's certainly interesting. So 2 to 3 drops, 1, 2, bubble. Let's get some more. I'm not really impressed by that dropper. The texture reminds me of the Barry PIXI Skin Blurring Elixir. That is not gonna cover very much of my face at all. It smells lemony, which I always associate that smell with mosquito repellents. I'm gonna get some more out. Oh, okay, there we go. It gave me 4 drops this time. It dispensed it a little bit better. I think you're definitely going to end up using more product than they say you are. It has absorbed into the skin, but it feels like it's kind of left a little bit of a layer. If I try to drag my hands across, they're kind of resisting a little bit. Also, I don't know how I've managed this, but I've managed to get it all over the sides. That's a little bit annoying. I don't really want to start by wasting products. So I'm just going to use what came out, and I'm going to do my neck. I guess that felt okay. I don't really have anything to say about it at the moment. I'm curious to see what effects I'm gonna see from it, like if I'm actually gonna see any benefits from the vitamin C at all. It does seem to be quite low on the ingredients list, so I'm not sure. I don't know, I don't really have an opinion on this one yet. Well, apart from the packaging, there was still so much there. This is just what I got off of the packaging. So again, let's not let it go to waste. So yeah, we're gonna see how that one goes. And finally, step number 6, which is the Hydrating Milky Lotion. A deeply hydrating experience that has been made for your face and body. With Hydrating Milky Lotion, you are effortlessly hydrated from head to toe, giving you the smoothest all-over skin sensation that you won't be able to keep a secret. I don't know how I feel about something that is for face and body, because when I think about body lotion, I think about something that is a lot thicker and potentially a bit too much for the face. So could be good if you have really, really dry skin, but as someone with oily skin, that does sound a little bit scary. And then this one says, use AM and PM daily, smooth onto face, hands, and body. If you're using this for literally your whole body, this probably comes in quite expensive after a while, doesn't it? This one comes in another tube, and this is another 135 milliliters. Actually, that's not a bad size. If you are only using this for your face, that's a lot of moisturizer. Most of them tend to come in 50 ml. So in terms of size, that's not bad. Ooh, okay. This is what it looks like. It feels like a really light body lotion, really. I think I just took too much, to be fair. I think a little bit of this is gonna go a long way. It doesn't smell as nice as the other products. I'm gonna bring it down my neck. It definitely feels more like a body lotion, but not like a really thick one, like a very fluid one. You know what, I'm just gonna do my hands as well. I'm just gonna get my arms and my elbows as well, you know, why not? I feel a bit sticky now, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But I do get dry elbows, so if I don't like it for my face, it could be quite nice for that. There's ducks, I guess. It's not sinking into my skin. I mean, I feel like I maybe did use quite a lot. Like a little bit of it does go a long way. I can definitely still feel it on my face. I don't know how I feel about that. But for nighttime, actually, this could be quite nice because it is a bit thicker. Like if I feel like I need something a little bit stronger, maybe I need a bit more hydration, could be nice. I don't know. We're gonna see how it plays out. So that's it for the nighttime routine. So like I said, the only thing I'm gonna be doing differently is I will be alternating the, what was it called? It's a peel. Yes, the hydrating peel. I will be alternating with the Glow Tonic. So the next time I come on for this skincare routine, we'll do it with the Glow Tonic and we'll see my thoughts on that. If there is anything that I can see myself swapping out at the moment, it's gonna be the makeup remover, just because I think it's gonna be quite challenging to remove heavier eye makeup. But we're gonna see how the month goes. So I am gonna go and have some dinner now, and then I'll be back. We'll do the daytime skincare routine and just see how things go throughout the month. Hi guys, so I am jumping in really quickly on my phone. I don't normally do this. We're gonna do a little bit of time traveling. I filmed a check-in around the 14th of May, and right now as I'm filming it's the 28th. I just couldn't find the footage for that second check-in for the 14th of May. I don't know where it's gone. So that's really annoying. It's basically every YouTuber's worst nightmare. All it was me showing you the progress of my skin at that point and showing you where I was at with the routine, what I was thinking about it, and it's just gone. I hadn't realised just how much makeup I had left around my eyes. That's really bad as well, but more on that in a little bit. The main things that I wanted to mention about that check-in was that at the time I really felt like my skin was actually improving. Most of the spots that I had were more around the periphery of my face, and my concern with that was that possibly it was down to the cleansing part of the routine. I was worried that maybe I wasn't getting all the makeup around here off, and potentially that was causing the breakouts. And I had also noticed actually during the first week also that I was getting more under the skin ones, so I didn't know if that had any relation to anything or not. And then the rest was more about using the Glow Tonic and the order of using the products, so I'm going to leave that for now. I'm just going to go straight into the footage from last last night, and then we'll come back to right now, but filmed on my actual camera. I will just take you through the morning routine and a few of my thoughts, and yeah, I'm I'm so annoyed. Anyway, so yeah, let's go into last night's footage and then we'll come back to a normally ordered timeline. Alright guys, it is now the 27th of May. I have something with me today that I want to try. I got these from a brand called Choc Beauty, and these are reusable makeup pads, so should be kind of similar to Face Halo, I think. Ooh. Oh, it's very soft. I've just found that using cotton with the Hydrating Milky makeup remover just isn't working for me. I'm having to use so much cotton. It's incredibly wasteful. So I figured I would try something like this and we could see how it goes. That's pretty much it. So, I'm gonna give this a good shake. And as you can see, I've made good progress on this. We're about halfway done with it. I guess I'm just gonna take this, squish it down. I've done 3 presses, which is what I would do with cotton normally, and it hasn't squirted everywhere, which is the issue that I keep having with cotton. It just goes all over the place. This is a lot harder than I expected it to be. I'm gonna get some more product. I've done about 5 pushes now. It's removing the foundation really well, but we already saw that from the first time I used the makeup remover. It's not actually very flexible, so I feel like I'm gonna really struggle to take off my eye makeup. Let's just see how far this makeup remover can go that I've just applied. I definitely do feel like I'm wasting less product just because it's not squirting through the pads. I think this isn't going to be ideal though for removing makeup, so I've now flipped it over. I've done a few more pumps. Can I actually get this neon out of my inner corner? I can definitely feel that it is tugging. I just don't know how I'm going to do my under eye. This is more of a struggle than I would have liked. I'm having to press really hard to get into the inner corner, so I am not entirely convinced that I'm being more gentle. I have gone through so much cotton, like pretty much this whole bag, which isn't helped by the fact that I do also use them for the toners. So whenever I have worn makeup, so whenever I have worn makeup as well, it's just ended up amounting to a lot of cotton. I'm gonna go and wash my face and we'll come back for the toners and the final product application. And these sleeves are so much bigger than I expected them to be. Not as cute as I thought it would be. Anyway, there we go. So the makeup, well, the makeup's not really off. I've still got so much mascara around my eyes, so I'm just gonna have to go in with more makeup remover. I can see that I still have mascara, and I know I shouldn't be leaving it on, but guys, I can't be bothered. I'm hungry. I want to go and have dinner. So I'm going to move on to the toners. I'm just going to do the rest of the routine right now. I have no short-term memory. I'm actually only going to do one toner. I'm going to do the Milky Tonic because I just used the face wash and then followed it up with the peel. So I've already done a physical exfoliation. I do not need a second one. And I also want to check how clean or dirty this cotton is once I've gone over with the toner. I mean, I can tell I've got so much makeup left around my eyes. There you go, there was definitely still foundation left. I sound really, really bitchy right now, don't I? Anyway, I just wanted to give you a bit more updates. As you can see, I've been breaking out quite a bit more. It doesn't look as bad as I feel like it should, so I feel like maybe the routine is helping it to heal up, but I've also been messing it up by picking at my skin because I am a disgusting human being like that. I don't know what's gotten into me right now. It could be hormones. The thing that's making me think that it might not be that though is that normally I get incredibly oily, and I haven't felt particularly oily lately. It's just been the breakouts. What I do think could be causing it is SPF. I've just been using my body SPF just all over. You are supposed to do a double cleanse if you are wearing SPF during the day, even if you're not wearing makeup. I haven't been using this at the end of the day. I don't really feel like it would remove sunscreen, so I've only been cleansing with the hydrating cleanser, and I'm wondering if maybe it's not getting everything off. Anyway, my skin is going to end up drying out if I don't go into my next product. I have actually finished the serum, so it has lasted me under a month. So let's just move straight into Hydrating Lotion. I have definitely reduced how much of this I use because I think that really was an issue that I was having at the beginning. So just that much is absolutely fine. And I have also definitely gotten used to the thickness. It really bothered me at the beginning. I really felt like it was leaving residue, but I've been using it for pretty much 4 weeks at this point. I barely notice it. Yeah, it really doesn't bother me anymore. So yeah, that was it. I just mostly wanted to jump on to see if using these pads with the makeup remover would help. Did it really help remove the makeup? No, I've still got loads left. I'm gonna keep my final thoughts because otherwise I'm gonna keep talking and just give away all my thoughts right now. I'm not gonna do that, so I'm gonna leave you guys now. There's something about this hairstyle with these sleeves. I feel like a lady in a romance novel. Alright guys, so here we are back now on the 28th. This is my natural morning state. I have also just got the one studio light on today, and then I've got the window open just because it's a bit nicer. One, it's sunny and it's not boiling hot. I'm sure the neighbours can see everything that I'm doing. And that's a bit weird, but let's go into it. I have just got so much mascara left under my eyes, so I'm going to start by cleaning that up. I have to say, this packaging, not getting on with it. It just got everywhere. It just gets on my desk, it gets on my clothes. Really not enjoying that, and that was the first press down as well, which I feel like it shouldn't be doing. I just get left with so much mascara, and I could probably get it all off. I just know that my eyes would get irritated. I just feel like when I use makeup remover like this, I can literally feel the wrinkles forming around my eyes because I have to pull so much. I only use the face wash once a day. I only use it at night. I haven't been waking up extremely oily at the moment. It would be different if I was. At the moment anyway, because I've got all the time in the world. I'm not in a rush. I've been showering in the mornings. I just quickly wash my face with water in the shower, and then I go into the morning routine. So the next product that I go in with, which I guess technically is normally the first one that I go in with, is the Glow Tonic, which I would consider to be PIXI's like one iconic product. It's a 5% glycolic acid exfoliating toner. On the back they say that it gently exfoliates and brightens, revealing healthy glowing skin. It's suitable for all skin types, alcohol free and dermatologist tested. Use AM or PM as needed. After cleansing, apply with a cotton pad, avoiding the eye area. They do also have a warning on the side. It's very small on this bottle, but it does mention that glycolic acid can increase your sensitivity to sunlight, so when you use this, do make sure that you are using an SPF during the day. It's so important. So I just use it on a cotton ball that I've just split in half, just because I realized how much cotton I was using with this routine. I know it says not to go over the eye area. I do go over the eyebrow. I don't get anywhere near the lids themselves, but because I've been waxing my own eyebrows, I do like to make sure I go over that area to try and help avoid any ingrowns. So I don't know how much it does help, but I hope it does. And there we go. So I kind of let that sit for a minute or two, let it do its thing. One thing that people always mention when they start using acids is that it tingles, and I hadn't really felt that with any AHA products that I had tried. I can feel it with this one. I can feel it right now a little bit, but the first time I tried it, it took me by surprise. Just something to be aware of. It doesn't cause me any discomfort or anything, but I can just feel that it's doing something, essentially. I feel like a lot of people, when they first start using the Glow Tonic, they say how good the results are. They can see so much happening with their skin. I haven't felt a massive difference, but I've also been exfoliating for years. In terms of my spots, I feel like maybe they've been healing up a lot faster, so that's been quite nice to see. I have a lot of teeny tiny bumps, especially around this area. I was hoping that it would help those reduce. I haven't really noticed that. But other than that, it's quite a handy exfoliator. I feel like it's doing its job. I have been following it up with the Milky Tonic. That is absolutely not necessary in any skincare routine. It makes me feel fancy, I will say. I have been enjoying doing that, but it is just absolutely not necessary in any way. The reason I've been doing it though is because I have been using the serum as well as the Glow Tonic. Obviously I'm not going to do that today because, as you saw from last night, I have run out of the serum. I'm just going to pop on my eye cream, which is the Clinique Moisturizer Eye. Normally it isn't recommended to use your AHA and your vitamin C in the same routine because it can cause irritation. I was using the two in the same routine and then I thought maybe I shouldn't be, maybe I should alternate. So I was doing the glow tonic in the morning, I was doing the serum in the morning and then the glow tonic in the evening, but I didn't feel like my skin looked as nice. Like, I felt more results when I was using the glow tonic morning and evening. The reason that I felt it was okay for me to use them in the same routine, I'm just going in with the lotion now. The serum isn't specifically a vitamin C serum. It contains a vitamin C derivative and it's quite low down on the list. And the other reason as well is that I felt that by having the Milky Tonic in between the glow tonic and the serum, that was also acting as a bit of a buffer in between the two, if that makes sense. And I could then go in with the serum. I could be completely wrong. Using those two products one after the other on someone else could have a very different effect. I had no reaction. I found that doing the full routine was absolutely fine, but if I was using a specific vitamin C serum, then I'd have to rethink it, and maybe I would just use the glycolic in the evening, the vitamin C in the morning. I definitely still have some blue on my eyelids. It's barely visible, but it's definitely there. Annoying. I have definitely already formed some final thoughts, but I want to save them really for the conclusion of this video. So I'm gonna go now, and then the next time you see me, it's going to be either Sunday or Monday, so either the 31st or the 1st of June, depending on when I can be bothered to film, basically, when I decide I have the energy. And probably depending on how sunny it is outside as well, because if it's really nice on Sunday, I might want to sit in the garden all day. Anyway, I'm gonna go now and I will see you in a few days. Alright guys, it is now Thursday, the 4th of June. I did end up leaving this a little bit longer than I was originally planning. I just haven't really felt in the right frame of mind this week to film. I just haven't felt up for it, which sometimes we don't, so I thought I'd take a break, but I also didn't want to leave this for too long. I just wanted to show you guys where my skin was at, so here we are, a little bit later than planned. So just to start us off with, this is where my skin is at the moment. I have to say, I'm pleased with it. I have been popping on some pseudo creme at night time. If anyone doesn't know what that is, it's technically for like eczema and nappy rashes, but I think it does a great job at healing up spots. So I have been using this on and off over the past week at night time just to help things heal up a bit faster. So I'm going to go into detail with each of the products one by one to give you my thoughts on them and whether I would repurchase them or not. There wasn't any sort of treatment within the range. There was nothing about, you know, anti-aging or treating anything in particular. It was mainly about the hydration. Did it do a good job at keeping my skin hydrated? Yeah, it did. I didn't feel particularly dehydrated at any point throughout the month. I will just say that my skin isn't the most dehydrated at this time of year. So let's just go through the routine in order, same as before. I'm going to start off with the Hydrating Milky Makeup Remover. I have made a serious dent in this in a month, but somehow haven't finished it. I think it's pretty obvious, guys. I would not repurchase this particular item. And that's not to say that it's a bad makeup remover. I just wouldn't go for this type of makeup remover anymore. I am fully converted to using a balm. I do like to keep a makeup remover around just for fixing little mistakes. I would go for something like this Garnier one, which is going to be super, super cheap. I feel like it removes some things really, really well. I tested it with some lighter coverage foundations. I went in with my fullest, heaviest coverage foundation and it did a fantastic job at removing it, but it couldn't get my mascara off. So for me, these types of makeup removers, they're a bit of a waste of time, they're a bit of a waste of cotton pads, and I would just avoid them altogether. If you really do like this type of makeup remover over a cleansing oil or balm, there was nothing really wrong with it. I think if you wear a lot less makeup than I do, you'll probably be fine. I would not be repurchasing this. It's just not a product that works for me. Next up is the Hydrating Milky Cleanser. As you can see, I've probably used up about half of this, which isn't bad. I was only using it at night, not in the mornings, so I feel like maybe you could get a good 2 months, maybe a bit more use out of that one, so that is really, really good to know. I really, really enjoyed using this. I don't know if I'm going to explain this properly, but I actually really, really like the action of washing my face with it. Like, it was actually an enjoyable experience. I could have spent forever just scrubbing at my face. It just felt really, really nice. I think the fact that there's a little bit of fragrance in this probably also helps, which isn't the best thing, but at the same time it's a wash off product, so it's not the end of the world if the fragrance is in there. I don't know, there was something really, really therapeutic and really nice about using it. When I washed it off, I did find that it gave my skin that really squeaky clean feeling. Like if I rubbed my hands on it, my skin would literally tug like that, but my skin also didn't feel dried out. I mean, it is a hydrating cleanser, so that makes sense, but sometimes you get hydrating cleansers that do leave your skin feeling a bit dry, and I just didn't get the feeling with that one. I felt like things just looked a bit calmer, like my redness had gone down a little bit. It felt like it was possibly soothing, and I did really like that. My main concern with this one is, was it actually cleansing my face enough? I'm gonna carry on using this one because I don't really have major breakouts or anything at the moment, so I'm quite comfortable carrying on using it, and I want to see how things go when I actually use a cleansing balm first. I think that's going to be interesting. You know, if it was that time of the month and I was particularly oily, I might use something else. But I would also love to see what this one's like in the winter when I am more dehydrated. So I feel like I would want to repurchase this one just because it felt really nice. So next up we've got the two exfoliators. I'm going to start with the Hydrating Milky Peel. I have really not made a dent at all in this one. I was only using it twice a week on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights. I liked this a lot more than I expected. This one was so gentle. I really liked the way it felt on the skin. It says to leave on for 2 to 3 minutes. I would just do the 2. I found that leaving it on for 3, it was drying up a little bit and I was struggling to massage it into the skin. I think the whole thing of it peeling up, you know, that's a little bit gimmicky. I don't really need it to be there. I again got that soothing effect with it. I found that when I washed it off, my redness had gone down. I felt that my skin looked a little bit calmer, and I always felt like my skin looked really nice in the morning. So I did really enjoy using this. What I think I would really like this for is for going on holiday. I don't like taking actives with me that increase sensitivity to sunlight. I just personally feel that my skin is sensitive enough to sunlight as it is. I don't want to put it more at risk, so I definitely would take something like this with me, and if I run out before I next go on holiday, which I probably will, I would quite happily purchase this one with my own money because I feel like it's going to be really nice and gentle on my skin. So now moving on to the Glow Tonic. Again, I have made a serious dent in this one. It is nearly finished, and I was using it twice a day for most of the month in the end. I didn't notice a huge difference using this. I do think it probably has had a good effect on my skin, and I have another small bottle and then a really big bottle, so I'm just gonna keep using it. I really was hoping that it would deal with a lot more of my texture all around my chin and my jawline, which it hasn't. Just so you guys know, 100 ml, that's probably gonna last you a little bit more than a month. So next up is the Milky Tonic, and this one is pretty much almost done. This is one that I didn't think I would enjoy. I'm not a toner girl. I don't think that toners are essential in your routine unless it is, you know, more something like this that actually has an active in there. But I did really like the way that this one felt. It was very hydrating, very refreshing. It was an extra step that I don't need, but it just felt nice. And I have to say, I think this is one that I would repurchase. I wouldn't use it all year round because I don't think I need it. But what I did really like about it is the fact that it is soothing. So I think for me, again, this would be one for going on holiday or in the summer when I've just spent a lot of time in the sun and I just need something soothing and refreshing at the end of the day. It felt nice. And sometimes you just want to feel a bit extra with your skincare, and that's how this one made me feel. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure, I would say. I really didn't expect to like it. Now what I would do with this one though is put some of this in a spray bottle. I would probably put it in my fridge as well because it would feel amazing, and then just pop it on and refresh yourself. Next up is the serum. As you guys saw, this is the only product in the line that I have finished. It did last me less than a month, but I was using more than they said to use, mostly because I struggled to get the product out so much. I don't know if I had a dud one. That is possible, that happens. The dropper just wasn't working for me. I had to keep going back in, and then what kept happening is that as I was kind of going in and out, I was somehow managing to coat the outside of the jar in the serum. I was then having to like wipe off the excess and put it on my face. So in terms of the packaging, it didn't really go well for me. Was this a nice serum? I guess it was fine. It was a hydrating serum. Did it hydrate? Yes, it did. I would much rather go for a vitamin C serum, not a hydrating serum that has a little bit of vitamin C in there. That's my personal preference though. I think if you're someone who doesn't really have any skin concerns, you don't have acne, you don't have dark spots, you don't have anything that requires treatment, yeah, this is probably fine. I did try and see if I could find some cheaper alternatives to this one, you know, just another vitamin C and E serum, and I have to say I didn't really come across anything. I came across one which was about £5 and I got really excited about it and I did want to try it, but I went on Trustpilot and the reviews were dreadful. They were so bad, so I decided to leave it. One product that I did come across is one by the Inky List. They do a vitamin B, C and E moisturizer, so not a serum, an actual moisturizer. It's got the vitamin C, it's got the vitamin E. I believe it also has the coconut oil in there, and then it's got the added benefits of the vitamin B as well. I just personally would not repurchase this serum because I just need something that does more. Okay, and finally we have the Hydrating Milky Lotion. I really expected to hate this. It's got the coconut oil in there. I have oily skin. I thought it was going to be really heavy. You guys saw me applying it the first time. I wasn't a fan. It did take a long time to sink in. The first few days it did really bother me how thick it was, how long I could feel it on my skin for, and then I kind of just got used to it and I was fine with it. It wouldn't be my first choice for a facial moisturizer though, not in the morning, not at this time of year, because it is going to take a little bit longer to sink into the skin. Maybe in winter when I'm a bit more dehydrated, maybe especially at night time when I feel like my skin just needs just something that's a bit heavier to just help replenish everything. I would be more tempted to go for it again as a body lotion though. I didn't use it all that much as a body lotion this month, but whenever I used it on my arms, it did sink in really quickly. So yeah, I would consider going for it again as a body lotion. For a face moisturizer, not so much. But if you have dry skin that just absorbs moisturizer really quickly because it's really thirsty, you might enjoy this. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope as always that you liked it. I am already dreading editing this one because I know the footage is going to be so long. I've done so much talking today alone and I have 4 days of footage to go through. I could have made a start on it so that I didn't have to edit everything in one go, but did I? No. I do want to say a huge thank you to PIXI for sending me this skincare. I had never tried it, so I was really excited to. I'm not displeased with the results. I could do without this, but overall I like the help. But overall I like how my skin looks at the moment. I was very pleasantly surprised with how everything went. If you enjoyed the video, then do as always please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment letting me know what you thought of it, and of course subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on my next video, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys.
I shouldn't have spoke, 'cause you didn't feel the same way about me, and it's eating me